Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. If you can't get exactly what you want, then sometimes you just gotta settle. Or if the group in charge is refusing to do the right thing, well then you at least gotta step up and try to do the right thing. Regardless of how hopeless the endeavor might be at the end of the day, you might as well try. You might as well send a message that you friggin' stand for something. And that's been a pretty big point of contention with Republican voters. Just the inaction and the cowardice. You know, it's possible that it's a hopeless endeavor. It's possible that nothing's gonna happen, but at least try. At least play the game. At least fight. You know, this is something that the Democrats do. You know, when Donald Trump got on the stage, and when they lost to Donald Trump in 2016, they didn't just sit back and allow the demise of their political party. They mobilized and they fought. You know what? They fought dirty. Absolutely they fought dirty. But at least they got dirty. You know, there's a mud fight, they jumped in the damn mud. Republicans simply don't. But that seems to be changing at least a little bit. We're seeing Republicans finally, and I mean finally, on the offensive with this new Republican House. It was a clear, and I mean clear, voter mandate. And I'm glad to report that it's happening. Let me show you guys exactly what I mean by that. As Kevin McCarthy and House Republicans not only continue their investigations, but continue in their efforts to go after individual Democrats. Now, they might not be able to remove them, but at least try. Let me show you guys what's going on. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so it started with a report. Kevin McCarthy floats removing Adam Schiff from Congress altogether after Durham report. Durham revealed that just weeks before the presidential election, former President Barack Obama, then Vice President Joe Biden, and the heads of the CIA, Justice Department, and FBI were all briefed on Clinton's plan to smear Donald Trump with a Russian hoax in August of 2016. Despite knowing that it was a hoax, those same top officials pursued and spread these false claims. Throughout Trump's presidency, Schiff frequently touted the collusion claim during congressional proceedings and on various cable news outlets, but Durham's findings completely refuted it. It raises the question about Adam Schiff, Kevin McCarthy said on Tuesday. Remember when he said that he didn't know the whistleblower? What he put America through when he openly lied to us? It raises questions about his character and whether he should be in Congress. So they were floating it, they were suggesting it, and now they're actually doing it. Republican lawmaker introduces measure to boot Adam Schiff from the House. A GOP lawmaker has introduced a measure to expel Representative Adam Schiff from the House of Representatives after special counsel John Durham's report revealed that he repeatedly lied about, quote, collusion between President Donald Trump's 2016 campaign and Russia. Representative Anna Paulina Luna, she's turning out to be a firebrand by the way, wrote this on Twitter: Schiff lied to the American people. He used his position on House Intel to push a lie that cost American taxpayers millions of dollars. He is a dishonor to the House of Representatives. It's time to put it to a vote. Again, based on nothing else but principle. A quick Google search shows that it's pretty much not going to happen. It's a real long shot to expect that he's going to be expelled from the House. Here's Article 1, Section 5 of the United States Constitution, which provides that each House of Congress may determine the rules of its proceedings, punish its members for disorderly behavior, and with the concurrence of 2/3, expel a member. So essentially 2/3 of Congress would have to vote to expel Adam Schiff, which of course isn't going to happen. Let's be honest, most of these Democrats don't have an ounce of self-respect. No dignity, no standards, no courage. We're not going to see many of them vote with Republicans to expel Adam Schiff, but we might see a couple. Maybe someone or a couple people are going to do the right thing. That would actually send a message. And you know what? Again, it's this new thing that I'm on lately. Attention to these issues. Democrats make a big damn spectacle about everything. Republicans should do the exact same thing. Make it a prime time campaign. The expulsion of Adam Schiff. Wake people up as to what's going on, the corruption, what this man did, the years upon years of lying, misrepresenting the facts, lying about the whistleblower, lying about circumstantial or more than circumstantial evidence rather, misleading the American public for years, also fabricating and misrepresenting evidence on the House floor during an impeachment trial, during both impeachment trials, and even during the January 6th committee show trial. The guy lies, misrepresents the facts, presenting doctored evidence and trying to admit it into the congressional record. People should know about this stuff. They should know that he's not just a slimy politician, the guy's a criminal and a terrible human being. He should be disbarred at least. Don't forget that Adam Schiff is a lawyer. He's a former federal prosecutor. He is the biggest disgrace in Congress right now. I mean, he makes Nancy Pelosi look like a freaking angel. And for Republicans to simply sit idly by and to allow his behavior to be normalized, that's the important thing, because Adam Schiff is creating a whole lot more Adam Schiffs. You know, Eric Swalwell and other copycats other little Adam Schiff wannabes. People are looking at what I guess you could call is the Adam Schiff model, and they're trying to ride it all the way to the top. They know that the more disingenuous they are, the more partisan they are, the more they lie, the more willing they are to throw basic ethical norms out the window to get their way and to attack Donald Trump and other Republicans, the more likely they are to rise up the ranks. Adam Schiff's partisan grift has led to record fundraising. He's fundraised millions of dollars off his disingenuous witch hunt narratives. There has to be a counterforce, a counterbalance, or Democrats are just going to run rampant, doing the same kind of things that Adam Schiff has been able to get away with without any accountability. It must be stopped, and the only way it stops is if you actually stand up and make a damn spectacle about it. Create a disincentive, a real disincentive for this kind of unethical and frankly illegal behavior. Could you imagine being a prosecutor in a case and falsifying evidence during a real trial? Why is it that prosecutors or lawyers can't do that in a court of law, but Adam Schiff can do it during an impeachment trial? It's absurd. He has congressional immunity. That should not be the case. You know, a police officer can't plant evidence or fake evidence to incriminate somebody. Neither should a sitting member of the US Congress. It's time to go on the offensive, folks. It's time to not only be dodging all the Democrat attacks, but to dodge and then counter-strike. And I have to admit, I like what I'm seeing so far. Ilhan Omar and other Democrats being removed from committee positions, a motion now being put forward to expel Adam Schiff from Congress, and now on top of that, articles of impeachment to be filed against President Joe Biden. Impeach the son of a gun. Oh, but two wrongs don't make a right. No, the Democrats impeached Donald Trump twice over nothing, over nonsense, over fake, phony BS. Adam Schiff literally had to lie and create a false narrative to justify that bogus impeachment over that Ukraine phone call. Meanwhile, Joe Biden is actually connected to a possible criminal scheme and criminal enterprise. We're gonna seriously say two wrongs don't make a right. No, it's one wrong and one totally justified impeachment filing and process. Impeach Joe Biden. I believe it's the right thing to do. It should happen. I believe that wholeheartedly, even if it means Kamala Harris takes over the presidency. You know, a year of Kamala Harris being the executive of the United States really isn't that big of a deal. There's so many checks and balances, it's not like she'd be able to do anything. For Pete's sakes, her own party hates her. And also on the very bright side, moving into the next election cycle, Kamala Harris has a little bit of an issue. She happens to be totally unelectable. Impeaching Joe Biden is not only the right thing to do, but it also kind of works out strategically. Not to say that he should be impeached to affect the next election. No, he should be impeached based on merit alone. Another Democrat criminal who should be held to account. Good on this Republican House of Representatives. The investigations have been spot on and more information continues to drop. Actually, Joe Biden records for a cell phone paid by Hunter Biden was just subpoenaed by the House committee. And so far it's been pretty good. All that we're missing now is some actual concrete action. Let's get it. That's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe to the channel. Of course, you know, we'd love to have you here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.